You were working in a hotel as a housekeeping into, right? Something like that.
The name
like
of the
that.
contract was house servant. I served the house, yes.
Okay.
As you can imagine, immigrant, alcoholic, the whole thing. In a trip to India for a wedding, I met a guy say, "Oh, you should read the 4-hour Workweek." I'm like, "What's that? 4 hours? I work 80. I'll take 40." Right? So I read the book to see if I could work 40.
Okay.
Right? Well, I ended up working like 100, but that's fine. Now it's 100 hours I enjoy.
Do you think AI will replace humans?
It
No.
cannot.
Why?
AI is but a mirror of ourselves because
Okay.
we created it. So AI cannot have its own original thoughts. We are the thought maker for AI. We prompted because AI averages to an 8. Right? It cannot give you an 11 out of 10. That's a human thing only. Put out a job post, I had no idea what a sales funnel was. So I go to Google and says,
What is a sales funnel?
what is a sales funnel? I read the entire freaking blog for about 72 hours. I recorded a 30-minute screen share. I did 300 takes for the application video.
300
Yes.
takes. Wow.
Because I've never recorded myself in video, let alone in English. Spanish is my mother tongue. So I struggle so freaking.
How was the workshop, guys?
There's no shortcut for making money online. It's only work. You need to work.
Hi guys, I'm Jitendra Vaswani and you're watching Inside a Hustler's Brain podcast, and today I'm sitting with inspiration here at Link Building Mastery, Chiang Mai, Alejandro. I hope I'm pronouncing your name
You are.
like correctly.
And pleasure to meet
So
you.
I think everybody loved you on the stage. Like, so you were sharing your story about you were working in a hotel as a like a housekeeping into, right? Something
The
like that.
name
like
of the
that.
contract was house servant.
House servant. Okay,
So
so you were,
I served the house, yes.
So you're working there, right? So I want to know about your story. How did you get started into this SE world? Like you shared on the stage, like you work with human-proof designs like dumbbells, right? So how did you got in touch with him? How did you get started in this journey? So yeah.
So I wasn't very happy as a house servant,
Okay.
as you can imagine, immigrant, alcoholic, the whole thing. And I knew I needed out. And in a trip to India for a wedding, I met a guy.
Oh, you went to India? Okay.
Yeah, I lived there for a bit after Germany. Then I
Okay.
came back a couple of times. And in one of those trips, I met a guy that says, "Oh yeah, I'm building a dropshipping business." I'm like, "What's that?" I say, "Oh, you should read the 4-hour Workweek." I'm like, "What's that? 4 hours? I work 80. I'll take 40." Right? So I read the book to see if I could work 40.
Okay.
Right? And well, I ended up working like 100, but that's fine. Now it's 100 hours I enjoy. But regardless of that, I go there, I come back to Spain, I read the book, and I'm like,
Right.
you can do what? You can
Drop
do,
shipping
you know,
and-
these things exist. This is for real. People work from the laptop from freaking Bali. And I'm here slaving my ass off in a beach in Spain. I don't even get to the beach because I'm working in the restaurant. This is when I came back to Spain,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So anyway, I start figuring out what to do. And out of these models, websites were the one that I thought I could figure out.
Interesting for you, right?
Yeah, because dropshipping had the logistics part too complex, merchant stuff, cash flow, all the stuff. Websites like, okay, build a website about something that you know and hopefully it works. So I started investigating that, eventually build affiliate websites.
Right.
And when I was doing that, I was buying content from them, from Human Proof Designs.
Okay.
And so they put out a job post, "Hey, we're looking for someone for our sales funnels." I had no idea what a sales funnel was, but I knew sales, I work in sales. So I go to Google and says,
What is a sales funnel?
what is a sales funnel? And digital marketing was at the top. I read the entire freaking blog from digital marketing in about 72 hours. I made a whiteboard flow chart of the funnel that I will
The
build
funnel, yeah.
to them
Okay.
because I knew the services, I knew their content, right? And I knew the brand. So like, okay,
Right.
well, for this brand, I would do this. I recorded a 30-minute screen share. I did
Right.
300 takes for the application video. And I-
300
Yes.
takes. Wow.
Because at that time, I never recorded myself in video, let alone in English, right?
Okay.
So I struggle so freaking
So your
much.
English was not your first language.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm an ESL speaker, right? Spanish is my mother tongue. So I do all of that and say, well, this is the best effort I can put. I'll send it. And turns out it was good enough. I got hired. So from there, I started working with him, etc. And here we are today. It's a whole bunch of things in between, but.
Oh, that's pretty good. So you have a like inspiring journey, right? And when did you start? Like when you started in this online world, right? Do you had some kind of mentors from where you got some kind of inspiration, except like dumbbells?
Well, Dom, beyond being my mentor, he's the guy who gave me the chance, right? People who are ambitious need to be given a chance.
Yes,
right?
for sure, for sure.
And some coaching. So
I believe that, yeah.
he was transcendental for me beyond the mentor. I had lots of mentors. People who didn't intend to be my mentor are always the ones that became the best mentors.
Right.
Life mentors, I call them.
Okay,
you
yeah,
know?
true. That.
From everyone who's broken my heart to everyone who's broken my mind, and then I had to like kind of rebuild it itself, and then
Right.
you get the knowledge of that experience. So those
For
are the
sure,
best ones.
for sure,
But
yeah.
industry-specific ones, everything Matt Diggity has ever put out, I always read all of it. It's a
Right.
great source of knowledge in the space. I learned a lot from Charles Float. I've learned a lot from Kyle
Float,
Roof.
yeah. Kyle
I've
Roof,
learned
yeah.
a lot lately, especially from Ted Kuwaitis from Cora. Right? Those are some of the names that immediately always come to my mind, right? But then more on the business and leadership side, of course, Simon Sinek follow pretty much everything he talked about leadership, right?
Like know your why, how, right? So
And then in the more executional, this is how you make money, Alex Hormozi, of course.
Alex Hormozi, like his content is like
goat.
dope shit. Like to be very honest, like he's like I think in the last he did a launch something. He made almost like 100 million in the webinar, if I'm not wrong.
I think
Like
it was over 200 million.
200
They
million,
broke
right.
two
In the book
Guinness World
sales,
Records.
right?
I watched the whole thing live.
Oh wow, it's like a
was
very long, right?
9 hours straight, non-stop, over 1,000 slides. Watching it by itself was such a tremendous inspiration for me to see what
What a
ridiculously
human
hard work
mind can
really
achieve,
looks
right?
like.
And some people were hating it. I said, you are not at his 1% level and you are just criticizing that person. Oh, he's just selling his book. He's giving a lot of value in like 1,000 slides. He's preparing the content for you. He's doing everything for you.
Selling the book, like if you see what the event was insane. The way that
Right.
everything was, it was so smart. The copywriting was fucking world class. The way that the product was packaged was world class. It was a live demonstration of his 3 books in 10 hours as a demonstration of the
right.
character that he always talks about. That you
right.
cannot circumvent the work.
Right.
It was insane. I loved every minute of it. Very tiring as well.
So you got a lot of value from that, and it's like inspires you to become the next version of yourself, right?
Yeah.
Right. And are you attending any kind of other events beside SEO, like on entrepreneurship, like something like that? Are you being
I haven't so much
part.
actually. When it comes to in-person events,
Right.
I've been very heavy within the industry that
Right,
I belong to. Just matter of location and being aware of what's going around me, because I'm aware of the industry's
Right,
events because I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm not so much aware of the leadership events around me just yet, but this is the next place where I want to start going. One mentor that I didn't mention that I think is worth mentioning, because of course, right?
Yeah.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary Vee?
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
proper inspiration.
He's like inspiration to like millions of people right now. Like he's doing amazing stuff. He's amazing human being. He's very kind. He's very empathetic. I believe that. So I always believe like if you're running a business, you have to have empathy, gratitude, and kindness. Because most of the people I work with, I see these qualities. If I don't see these qualities, sorry, I'm not gonna work with that person.
Did you read his book 12 and a half?
I did read half of it, not fully. Yeah. I was reading how he manages his employees, something like that. Like this is like the skill sets. So he was sharing. I'm not a bookworm, but yeah, I just watched something like an audio version of those books, like Rich Dad Poor Dad. All these books I've seen the audio version on that. So yeah, that's what I've. So do you read books like to inspire, to uplift yourself, like?
Beyond inspiring and uplifting, which I think is a beautiful side effect. I read books out of pure passion for the word.
Pure passion, again.
I am in love with the word. I love ideas in and of themselves.
You love
and
ideas, okay.
When it was my time to get educated, as in formal education,
Right.
life was too chaotic and we didn't just have the right amount of money at the right time, so I couldn't really afford it. I had to work.
Right.
And so I've self-educated myself through books in literally every single discipline that catches my attention. I won't go ultra deep on that subject until I feel like, okay, I get the gist of it and I can incorporate it. And then I go to the next discipline. So anything from the Trivium and the Quadrivium, from the classical 7 arts, I spoke about that yesterday, right?
Right, yeah.
Logic, grammar, rhetoric,
And math.
and then straight up math,
Math,
geometry, music, and astronomy, right? So the number in motion and the number in words kind of thing.
Okay.
It's always been very important
Now
to me.
I have some like a fireside questions for you.
Yeah.
These are more like personal about your.
Of course.
So I want to ask you all these questions. Okay. So let's start with this. So if you get a one day to spend with Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, or Elon Musk, who you will choose and why?
None of them.
Yes.
Is that
Or maybe you choose someone like maybe Alex
that an available
Hormozi. Okay, so you can choose anyone. Okay, so choose anyone you want to spend one day with it, and why?
Okay, on the aggressive business side of things,
Yeah.
right, and exclusive, it would be Alex Hormozi.
Alex Hormozi.
Because I've learned.
Okay.
Let me put it this way: because if it wasn't for the videos that he puts out there
Right,
that I've
right.
studied through and through, I
Right.
wouldn't have made it with Get Me Links. We would have gone under. The challenge was too high.
Right.
My skills weren't good enough, and it's
Right.
thanks to studying his videos that I could make it. So
You could make it, right.
Out of gratitude and wanted to learn from the business guru, I would sit with him.
Alex Hormozi. So you will choose that, right?
For sure.
And I want to ask you this: what's your last wish before you die?
That's a very deep question. I'm gonna need
That's
a second.
a very deep question.
I
So
need a
that's why-
second for that one, brother.
Yeah, take your time
To wish for nothing.
to wish for nothing,
To be at peace.
to be at peace.
To wish for nothing.
Okay. And I want to ask you this question: like, what's the downsides of being famous on social media?
I don't know.
Like
I have 500 subscribers. I don't know yet.
no, still like you got now fame here. Like people know you. They are trying to know you. Are you worried like somebody will try to like rip off your trade secrets, the kind of things you are?
I have no
worried?
secrets. When
Okay.
it comes to the business, I give all of what I know because
Okay.
everything I know and I've done, I've learned from somebody else. So I just give to the industry
Right.
because I know karma will give back.
Yeah, karma, right.
So I'm
And
happy in that sense.
that's perfect. And how do you think about money today? Like, what do you think about that? The money.
That's another big question because I had to transcend a lot of my beliefs around money.
Right.
And the vast majority of them weren't good because I grew up with a scarcity of money. I grew up very wealthy in other areas of my life.
Right.
Art, beauty, relationships, family,
Right. Yeah,
gorgeous,
Yeah.
no money. So I had a lot of type of anxious attachment, which resulted in me saying, money doesn't matter,
Right.
kind of thing, because, the grapes are sour, right? And eventually I understood that it's just a tool.
A tool, right.
Is a way of accessing resources that you don't actually have the resources, and it's harder to transport wood. If you can carry a note, then you can give the note and the guy will figure out how to get the wood, kind of thing. So I just see it as a tool to build a meaningful, rich life that enriches the lives of everyone else around me. That's what I wish for. That's what I want to use my money for, nothing else.
Oh, that's pretty good, like a very nice answer. And what is your biggest financial mistakes you made it recently? In your business, can you share something?
Well, I've been trying to be very serious with my finances recently. So the largest mistake that I can remember that is in sort of recent history, not investing more money into my own education faster.
Right.
So I spent a lot of money on experiences because I was very driven by novelty and by figuring out, is it worth flying in business? Is it worth staying at this fancy hotel?
Right.
People who make money stay at these places. Should I get a little sample and go stay there, see what it feels like to see, maybe that motivates me, right?
Right, yeah.
That's extrinsic motivation. Is empty motivation is useless in my experience, personally, for me.
Right.
But it gave me the knowledge that, okay, well, that's not where I want to put the money.
Right.
The best place I can put the money is in myself.
Invest in yourself.
My health,
right?
my relationships, my network, my knowledge. That's the right place.
Okay. And what's your favorite contact person on your phone, except your mom, dad?
My wife.
Your wife.
Of course.
So you value your relationships.
Yeah, she's right up there with the Uparwala.
So
the most
how much
important.
do you think your wife has contributed to your success in your life?
All of it.
All of it.
All
Okay.
all of it.
All of it. So you just
100%, brother. I'm laughing because if 101% was a thing, that's the answer you would get.
Okay. How long you have been married?
Only a couple months, actually, but
Only
I've known her
couple
for it's going to be close to 3 years now.
3 years. Okay.
And they were the most challenging years of my life, and having her by my side in the way that she's there, she is both a teacher, he cares for me, she looks after my mental sanity, my body sanity, because I tend to forget to eat when I'm working,
Right. So you just focus on your work all
and
the time.
she doesn't allow any bullshit to come out of me, so she keeps me in check whenever I say something that doesn't hold water.
Right.
And so we entered into these very in-depth conversations where we is such a dance between staying respectful and loving and caring,
Right.
but also telling the person, I don't think that's right. And just to be able to do that with someone that I can also dance salsa with and laugh and be silly and play and be serious
joyful,
and take care
yeah.
of business and
Right.
life is a blessing.
So you are lucky to find a right partner. I think Warren Buffett has given this advice, like choose your spouse very carefully. That's the most important decision of your life.
Yeah.
I believe that. That's
And
how
of course, the other two contacts are my mother and my sister. Of
Oh
course.
yeah. Okay. So you're
Or
gonna
since
say that.
you said no family, right?
Not
Like,
family.
okay,
Yes, I
then,
want to ask you that.
of course.
Okay. Do you think AI will replace humans?
It
No.
cannot.
It cannot.
It
Why?
simply cannot.
Like, why?
AI is but a mirror of ourselves because we created it.
Right.
So sure, it will create us back because of ontological design. What we make makes us fine.
Right.
But it cannot replace us because it by itself has no purpose other than serving us. We created as a tool to serve us to do more important things faster.
Right. Yeah.
Without us, what's AI going to be? It has no raison d'être. It has has nothing to serve.
Right.
And also AI cannot have its own thoughts. We are the thought. We prompt the AI.
Like we are the one who have created AI, right? It's human who have created AI, right?
And also like in the subject of thought, right? This is this is very important, and I think it will clear a lot of the anxiety that people have about AI. Thought precedes thinking. An idea rises in the mind.
Thinking, right.
We capture the idea and we think, what's this? And we start doing things around it, right? And that's what brings this world that we experience into fruition. We then says, oh, maybe making this pillow is a good idea. And then we create the thing, we put it into the world, we have a pillow.
Right.
Because the thought of, I wonder what it feels like to sit comfortably came to our minds. Because maybe we felt through our sensory organs that we weren't comfortable.
Right.
So what about make ourselves comfortable? This is a very simple example of the subject, right? So AI cannot have its own original thoughts. We are the thought maker for AI. We prompted, hey, I'm going to this conference, balancing all these ideas of what I can do to promote it. This is the team that I have. This is the bandwidth that I have. I'm not quite sure. Crunch me some numbers. And then the AI crunches the numbers, and then I make a thought that I will bring into the world. So AI is just a tool to help me complete the process.
To help you,
It doesn't do the thinking for me. It helps me crunch numbers, aggregate data, and I look at it, and I do my own thinking, because otherwise you're screwed. Because AI averages to an 8, right? It cannot give you an 11 out of 10. That's brilliancy is an 11 out of 10. That's a human thing only, and it's not even human. It's from the Uparwala. Right?
It's been created by them.
Yes.
Okay. And what's your favorite childhood memory? Like you still have in your mind, right?
Too many, I don't want to cry. too many beautiful memories. I'll cry if I remember them.
Okay. Do you want to share one of it? Like maybe
my sister reading comics to me.
Oh wow.
Making voices for every character. Yeah, that's a very sweet memory I have.
Okay. If you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
My life mission is to bring forth peace through unity in diversity, so that we might have harmony in this world and approach homeostasis, which is to say balance.
Okay.
That's if I can be remembered for making a positive contribution towards that.
Okay.
Just a contribution towards that, I'll die happy.
Okay. And what does your morning routine looks like? Are you a morning person or you a night owl?
I'm a night guy.
Okay, so you're
my
like
morning routine is I
owl.
wake up and I figure out what some days I have breakfast, some days I don't. It's messy.
Okay, do you watch movies? Like
I love all arts, and cinema is one of my favorites. Yes, of course.
And do you love like science fiction movies? Like do you have what's your favorite movie?
Interstellar is such a
Interstellar. Okay.
Such a gorgeous.
It's very
piece.
deep. Like it's the music. It's like it takes you into the space. Like
But it has everything. It has the fool's journey. It has visualized math.
Yes.
It has gorgeous graphics. Some of the best soundtracks in the world. It's like Oppenheimer, another piece of pure art. I mean, I get goosebumps thinking of how good they are. The movies.
Yeah. It's a pretty good movie. Like a very solid one. Any the last piece of advice you have for my audience who wants to start into this business, like online marketing, digital marketing, or SEO or affiliate? What kind of advice you have for them? Like
It's on the sidelines. It's not on the main line of business. Find what your core values really are, the ones that make your heart resonate and fill the life with music when you think about them.
Right.
The ones that make you a bit emotional, because if you thought about the absence of those things in the world, that wouldn't be a world you want to be a part of.
Right.
Find those. 3's too short, 7's probably too many, right? To keep in your mind at all times. And that's the heart of your life's compass. Because with that, you can make good decisions on what business pursuit to go for, what partnerships to enter, because your values will tell you if something is aligned or not aligned. Because if it's not aligned, eventually chaos will ensue in your life, because you're betraying yourself. Because you said that you care for one-on-one relationships, and now you cannot do that anymore. Because you sign up for a business model that is only one too many. Now you're going to be a bit empty. And you won't push as hard. And you cannot circumvent the work. You know this, my brother, better than I do. We have to work fucking hard
we
to
have
make
to work
things
fucking hard
happen.
for sure.
So you need the fire. And the fire comes from your values, in my experience.
Okay. One very last question. What's the best piece of advice and the worst piece of advice you have ever received in your life?
Worst pieces in general of advice I've received in my life is any advice that comes from someone about a discipline that they haven't mastered.
They have somebody who haven't gone through actual practice.
Yes, you need to have the full experience, the chaos, the hell, the heaven, the in between, all of that. And then maybe you can capture 1 or 2 key things that you can share, like what I shared about the values. I had periods in life where I didn't know what my values were, so I lived chaotically. Then I figured them out. Then I went through personal hell. And then I came out and I'm happy. And now I know very clearly what I stand for in life. So that's my only one advice for the audience, right? I'm not going to give you money advice because I haven't figured out my money game just yet. I know how to make money, but I haven't figured it out. I know.
You still have to learn so much in this business now.
So bad advice is advice that comes and that's like, you should do this. Because the guy doesn't know your life in full. How can he tell you so confidently you should do this? Unless it's a universal thing. Good advice is timeless. Good advice is always sound and is fundamented in really strong truths.
Okay.
So what would be the best advice that I have received? Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, Book 1, Passage 16, he makes a description of Antoninus Pius, who was his father.
Okay.
Best advice that I got wasn't an advice. It was, this is who Antoninus Pius was. That sounds like a good man. If I can become more like him, that would be good. Of course, there's a lot of other spiritual teachers that you can model yourself through. I agree. But as just a man, I think that would be the best advice, is be like him.
So thank you so much, Alejandro, for sharing.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
With my audience. And guys, please, if you get the value from this podcast, so please share this with your friends, family, and make sure once you share with your friends, they might have a positive impact in their life. So that's why we are here to create positive impact on people's lives. So please go watch out this podcast and share with your friends. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you guys. Love you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Ciao.
So thank you so much for watching this podcast till the end. I appreciate your time here. So please share this podcast with one of your friends whose life can change after watching this video, because one conversation can bring so many changes and positive impact in someone's life. Second, please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so we can keep bringing more valuable guests for you guys. Third, tell me what are the good and bad things you found in this podcast so we make sure we don't repeat the same mistakes again, right? And tell me the name of the next guest you want to see in our podcast so we can bring more value to your life. So till then, keep hustling. Take care.